Okay, so hi everyone. First of all, welcome back to my channel and to this video. As a continuation to all the past videos and also to the upcoming videos that there will be in the coming days, I wanted to upload this video about a new organizational system, but this time it has to do not with my personal planners, but with a system designed for work. Not for work as intended as to work for me, that is obvious, but as a system intended for my job. Just to give you a little bit of an update, I rarely obviously speak about my personal things, but I'm in the process of changing job and I wanted something to be completely new, and this completely new system will be about also introducing clutter-free and books and notebooks, which will give me the peace of mind that I am keeping up with the tasks I have to do in my job and also keeping up with the tasks I have to do in my personal life. So going on around these two areas of our lives, we have to be well organized and keep up with the planning. So I came up with a system, and lately in one of the posts on Facebook, on the different organizational groups that I do follow on Facebook, I saw someone posting on a new job and a new planner, and this gave me the inspiration just to film this video and even to name this video as a new job, a new planner system. So this is what I have prepared so far. You are seeing over here a planner for 2017. Obviously, if I start before 2017, I will be having another diary, another planner. But for the time being, I decided to prepare one for 2017 because most probably I will have started that new job back. That new job in that year for sure. So the first thing I'm going to show you is obviously this planner here, which is for 2017. It is sort of halfway through between a personal size and an A5 size diary. It has a day per page, as you can see, and I am planning just to write my appointments and possibly even my to-dos, even though I will have other sections for my to-dos. But this will strictly have to do with appointments and some other notes related to those particular meetings and appointments. So this is very, very simple. It's just a day per page, as you can see, and I have purchased it in pink, purplish. It's more of a purplish color diary, and it is also very compact inside, just to be very easy to keep it around whenever I have meetings or whatever. Now the next thing is, I had found on eBay these sort of cassette, old VCR cassette pockets. And when you just remove the cover, which is exactly like it used to be for the VCR cassettes, you get out a card, a Clover's card holder, where you can keep your many business cards over there. And in my type of job, which involves all the thing and sort of this type of business, you need to keep different contacts. So that card holder will be just enough to keep all my cards in it. Now, I will be showing you this zipper type of planner, but I am leaving it a little bit on the side. I have this one, which as the label that I've put states, it's for notes, and it's just a notebook. This was sort of a compendium, and I just put a notebook in there, and I have different lined paper on the spiral notebook, which will serve me to write notes. Probably and possibly I will be taking this one for meetings with me, but I will still have to decide because I will have to jot down different notes for different projects which I will be working on. And this is it was not that much chunky. It's something I have prepared myself. I've had this cover for a diary which has been long gone, and if you remove this label over here, you will find, I believe, either 2014 or 15, something in that range. So instead of throwing it away, I just removed the calendar from it, and I just have put another notebook in it, and it's perfectly reusable. Now, something else is this one here, and I will be talking a little bit about this. I have learned from past experience that a work journal is very important. In my 16 years of career, I have met different type of people and different type of situations, and I can say that there were many difficult moments in my career. Some of them were just dictated by what happened and by the circumstances, and some others were dictated by awful people. And I want to share with you this little bit of an experience, of a personal experience, to just explain why you need a work journal. There have been moments when I had clashed or I had problems with colleagues or superiors, and there have been different moments when I reported different and difficult things that these people had done to me. The thing is when there are people that thrive on the emotional status of others, and when there are people that will, let me say it, like they will like to do emotional bullying on people and subtle bullying on people that is hard to prove. When I came to report such facts, one of the most basic questions I have received from my superiors was, but what has this person been doing to you for you to get to be so nervous and so frustrated with him or with her? What used to happen was that on a daily basis, these particular people or this particular person used to do different things that would first start to annoy me, then they would escalate the matters, but still not appearing bad in front of their superiors, say things, do things that would make me anxious and that would make me feel bad at work. And I can say that from the books and from the different literature that I have read throughout the years on psychology, I have noticed a sociopathic behavior in some of these people. To come back to the work journal and why you need it is that the mind many times just chooses to forget about these things in the process of healing itself. And when you come to explain why you are reporting some things, or when you come to that point where you have to describe each and every situation where a person has affected you, you blank out. You blank out because you are either emotional or because you are stressed. And once I have read into an article that suggested that people should have a journal, where if you see something wrong in your colleagues, if someone does something bad to you, you should journal about it. You should just write it. You may need it in the future as a reference, hopefully not, but you may need it and you may not. And what the work journal will just be about is whenever I'm feeling awful, upset or bad because someone of my colleagues or someone else had done something to me or said something to me, I will just journal about it. The first reason is to dump it from my mind and just be able to move on. The second is so that if I ever need to refer to it and to refer to specific situations that happened, maybe for any type of bullying that I might have received or for any type of emotional situations that I have to face, and that then I may find myself in need to describe to someone else, I can just go to my journal and find specific notes about what happened in that particular situation. I am not saying that you should be paranoid about it. I'm not saying that. But I can tell you, I've been going through a very difficult situation where I have been the victim of emotional bullying in the place of work. And that is the main reason why I'm changing my job. This person has been subjecting me to emotional bullying for the last 1.5 years. And if I didn't have a work journal where I did use to write everything that this person used to do on purpose to me, today I would not have a case, because my mind has decided to put aside many of those situations in the process of healing itself. So what I do recommend is, I don't recommend to be paranoid and just write even when someone looks badly at you. It's not that. But when specific words are said, when specific actions are made, when specific preferential treatment is given to someone else, and you know that it is on purpose, that you are not being given your rights and the things that you know that you should have, you should journal about it. It's a process that you go through to heal yourself emotionally, but you can also come to a point where you need to reflect on it, and even to go to that information and just refer to it for any type of situation that you may need to face in the future. So all this, I wanted to explain the importance of a work journal, and I will never have a job where I will not have one anymore. And this is just a notebook. This is just a lined notebook that I have, and that I will be writing in any of the sort. Obviously, I hope to keep it empty, but if something happens, I need to have an outlet where I can just pour in my thoughts and what happened. Moving on, I'm just going to leave this one for the last part of this video. This is just an A4 spiral block notebook, as you can see here, and I have named it projects and tasks. When I'm assigned a project, I will just be writing it and follow it through and follow my to-dos for every single project. It is from Herlitz, as you can see here, and it has tabs and color tabs. It's just still empty, but it is where I will be writing about my projects and the tasks that have been assigned to me, where I need to put everything and keep up to date with every single thing that I will have to do. Then what I have here is a couple of A4 folders. As you can see, you just open them and you can put papers in them. They are nice, colored, and I can just put papers that I need to refer to. I've prepared 3, but I may need even more accordingly. So let me go to the planner here. It is new, but I am noticing that I probably may have damaged it. But anyways, this is a planner that I've purchased from eBay, and I will be for sure linking down the link, putting down the link from where I have purchased it, and it has inside a calculator. I have put these flags. I have the pen, which I have placed in here, and inside I have a rough drafts notebook with just a couple of leaves, with just a couple of papers, and I have jotted down a couple of notes that I need to refer to on my first day at work. Then I have a dashboard, as you can see here, and as the first, I have this one, this quote: "All that we are is the result of what we have taught. If a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, pain follows him. If a man speaks or acts with a pure thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him." And the sections that I have included are just 6. I am using again the Filofax tabs, as you can see, and the first one is calendar, then I've got to do, then I've got notes, then I've got contacts, then I've got journal again, because I might need specific notes on the go, and then I have miscellaneous, as you can see there. And what I've done is, since I have my diary that I have shown you already, I still need a calendar on the go, and I have included these papers that I had. I think I had these for the last 6 or 7 years. They came from an old planner that I had, and I may jot down a couple of appointments that I have on the go so that I know when I can accept a meeting or not. I have 52 weeks for the whole year. Then I've got the to-do, and I had these sticky notepad here with to-dos. I have cut a little bit of it to make it fit in my planner, and I can write my to-dos even here. Then I've got some squared paper that I've cut to size and punched holes to it so that I can fold, I can follow my to-dos and just mark those which have been done. I have notes, and I have my vacation leave, I have my sick leave on different papers. Obviously there's still nothing on it. And then I have plain white paper which is lined for other notes. In my section of contacts, I have used the papers from Filofax for contacts. Then I've got my journaling, and I have prepared just a couple of lined paper from notebooks. I do purchase these types of notebooks which are bound, then I just cut them to size and punch holes in them. It's cheaper to make these types of papers than purchasing the Filofax and the branded notebooks that there are out there. This just costs a couple of cents, so it's not a big deal about it, and I have tons of those. And the last section, which is miscellaneous, I also have included a couple of lined papers. I have nothing. This is the pen loop, but I realized that when putting the pen over here, I was just damaging the tabs, so I decided to keep my pen over there. And where is it? Okay, I just put it here like that. It can be closed, and that is my planner. And if I do have a paper which I need just to keep with me, I can put it in here and then process it later on. So this is basically what I have done so far. This is basically what I have prepared for my new job, and there's everything in there. This is my projects and tasks. This is my work journal, which I have explained extensively why you need one. These are my notes. This is my card holder, and this is the diary for 2017, where I will be keeping everything. I think that this complete system will help me to go on with my organizational system in my new job. I am just waiting fervently and with anxiety, I can tell you, to go into my new job and just close the door on the current job. I hope that it will be everything okay. And for those of you that can sympathize with my story, I can tell you the work journal just helps you a lot. Start keeping one, and anyways, you might, if you don't need it, if you do not come to need it further, you can burn it, you can do whatever you want with it. But please do keep one. It helps you psychologically even to drain all your thoughts and to do a huge brain dump. So I hope that you liked this video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit long, but I just wanted to explain everything. Until next video, please do take care. Bye.